Good morning students. Today we will study class 6 chapter 11, that is light, shadow and reflection. In previous lecture we had studied about the phenomena of light and how shadow is formed. In today's lecture we will study about pinhole camera and the reflection. So firstly we will deal with pinhole camera. So the pinhole camera is used to see the distant object clearly. The object which are far away from us, we can see that objects clearly. So here is the construction for pinhole camera in your book, or you can also construct or make that pinhole camera at home. So please open your book at page number 110. So firstly you need a cardboard box having two cardboard box, so that one box is going directly inside the other box. So you need a two cardboard box. So the cardboard box are approximate of same size, but the one is slightly larger than the other one. And the second step is place a pinhole, a circle hole at the middle of the larger box. As you see here, place a hole to the one side of the box and to the other side, cut that side as it is. So you have to open that side of the box and place a pinhole to the other side. Similarly, to the other box, you have to open the front side of the box and make a square at the center of the box. And cover that square with the tracing paper. Is that clear? Firstly, you have to open the front side of the box and make a pinhole to the opposite side of that hole. Is that clear? Consider it as a box. Open that front side and make a pinhole to that side. Similarly, open that side of the other smaller box and make a square on that side. Cover this square with the tracing paper. Now, allow the smaller box in the pinhole box slightly slowly, so that it can move inside it. This is the construction for pinhole camera. So now how this pinhole camera works? Firstly, when you put your smaller box in the larger box and try to see from the open side to the distant object like tree, any building, etc. And cover your pinhole camera and your head with the black cover or the black paper or the black cloth. So when you want to see a distant object, you have to move forward and backward that smaller box which have square structure. So in this way you can see the distant object clearly. In nature we have already seen the pinhole camera very much. So in nature you already seen when you go on a roadside, you see the shadow of the leaves or the small patches of the sunlight under it. By seeing this, we can say that the shadow of the sun is seen when the obstruction by the opaque object is seen. I will clear you now. Firstly, when you go from a roadside, you can see the patches of leaves on the ground surface. This is due to the reflection from the sun, and sun acts as a pinhole camera so that the patches of the leaf can easily seen on the screen, that is ground. So these are the irregular shapes, and here the upside is seen down. So in this way we can say that nature also acts as a pinhole camera. So you can try this camera at home. so that it is helpful to you to find how the image or the shadow of certain opaque objects are formed. So mainly one thing kept in mind, the light travels in a straight line. When an opaque object obstructs it, the shadow is formed. When the sunlight has a straight line passing through the dense leaf surfaces, then the leaf surfaces act as the opaque object and the shadow is formed on the ground surface. So in this way we can say that shadow is formed. Is that clear? It is all about the pinhole camera. So the next is reflection. So what is reflection? Firstly, the phenomena of bouncing back of light ray after hitting a surface. For example, you can see a mirror surface here. When an incident light falls on that mirror surface, it reflected back. So in this way, we can say that the phenomena is reflection. So when the light falls, that light is called incident ray. When the light reflects, it is called reflected ray. So what is reflection? Reflection is phenomena of bouncing back of light ray after hitting a surface. When you see your face in the mirror, you directly see that a light is far on that mirror and then light is bouncing back to your mirror, to your face. In this way, you are able to see your face in the mirror. So mirror changes the direction of light. Here it is the activity you can see here. That is activity number 7. So in this activity you can see the 3 friends. One has a torch in his hand, it is source of light. Other has a mirror. So light travels in a straight line and reflected on the mirror. So after reflection from the mirror surface, the light is seen in a straight line on the other boy. So in this way we can say that light is reflected. So how it is possible? If someone is placing here and other person having a mirror is placing here and the third person is here, when a light is striking on the mirror surface, it directly reflected towards the third person. So here you can see in this activity. So light travel in a straight line and it reflected from a mirror. So same in this activity, you can see here, this is a pattern. When the light falls on this, the pattern of objects are seen on the surface. So in this way, we can say that mirror causes reflection. So the key point of this chapter is light travel in a straight line. When an opaque object is present or obstruct the path of light, then shadow is formed. When the light strike on a plane surface, it got reflected. So a mirror can change the direction of any light in the different direction. So in this way we can say that light, shadow and reflection, all the 3 phenomena are interrelated with each other. So phenomena of shadow and reflection is only caused by the light. So the source of light can anything, it can be natural source or it can be artificial source. So natural source of light you already know, sun. On the artificial source of light is torch, bulb, electric light, etc. So here we had completed the chapter number 11, light, shadow and reflection. In next lecture we will study about the next chapter. So now you have to revise this chapter number 11 and ready for the test of this chapter. Thank you.